Welcome to the interview game. I'm Mrs. Weaver and I am interviewing candidates from my campus. Listen in as I interview Mrs. Payne.
Hello.
And Miss G. All right. I'm going to start with you, Miss Payne. What is your ideal campus and classroom environment?
Well, Principal Weaver, I love a campus that has a warm and welcoming environment where the teachers and staff encourage the students to do their absolute best, where the administration believes in the kids as much as I do, and also where the teachers support and encourage one another.
All right, thank you. And what about you, Miss G? What's a campus or classroom environment that you really like?
A quiet one. I like one where everybody works independently. The quiet's real important to me. So, like, no talking, no asking you my questions and stuff. That'd be important.
Okay, thank you. And we're going to start with you on this next question. Now, I like a teacher who has many gifts and talents. So tell me, what are yours?
I'm really good at blocking out annoying kids. So, like, if somebody's on my nerves, I don't even hear them. I'm also really good at finding the one thing that can crush a person's spirit and doing that really quickly.
All right, Miss Payne, let's hear your side of the story.
Well, I accept all students where they're at and take a personal interest in their lives. And I love to do critical thinking lessons where I'm really challenging my students. And I'm also an encourager. I like to write my students notes and tell them how great they're doing, and I try to do that as often as possible. So I think those are some of my gifts. And I'm also a hard worker.
All right, thank you very much. And let's just stay with you. Around here, we try to have a good time. We have clubs and pep rallies. So would you join in with all our fun?
Absolutely. I already attend as many events as I can, and I think that's a great aspect of building the school pride and school spirit. And so I would love to go and support my students at different school functions, because the campus is not just a campus, it's a community and it's a family. So I definitely think that going to some of those things is really important, even if it's outside of school hours.
Okay, thank you. And what about you, Miss G?
Are we talking like from 8 to 4? Because like if I have to be here and it gets me out of teaching, I'm there. But if it's after school, and do I get a stipend for showing up to stuff? I don't understand.
Well, okay, thank you for that honesty, Miss G. Thank you very much. And let's just go back with you. So what about an ideal lesson? What does that look like?
One that I could like take a nap through would be great. So if I had to, I could make the worksheets myself, like copy them. But if someone could give me some worksheets and I could give them to the kids and they could do them quietly and I could nap, that would be ideal.
All right.
Independent learning.
Okay. All right. What about you, Miss Payne?
Well, I like to be a little bit more hands-on. I love to see my students facilitate their own learning and get excited about the content, and so I try and approach things from a perspective that they'll understand. But my ideal lesson is critical thinking, creativity, hands-on approach. And of course, if at the end of the day the students can apply it to their own lives, then we've done what we should have done. So.
All right, thank you. And I'm going to let you keep going. We're going to have a little fun question in here. If you're an animal, what would you be and why?
Well, I definitely think I would be a llama because they're unique, kind of a little bit nerdy and different. They're outside of the norm, but they're also absolutely sweet and adorable, and I just think they're unique. So.
Okay, thank you. And Miss G, what about you?
Oh, I know I would be a spider, because most kids hate spiders, and I could scare them and make them cry.
Okay, thank you, Miss G. And that concludes our questions, and that concludes the interview game.
Bye, thanks.
Thanks.